The night the baby was found, the rain would not stop. It fell heavily across Lagos, washing the streets and emptying the roads. But Grace kept walking, her umbrella shaking in the wind, her heart restless for reasons she could not explain. Then she heard it. A cry. Soft, weak, almost lost in the rain. She stopped. The sound came again. Drawn by it, she walked toward a dim streetlight, and there, on the wet ground, was a basket. Her heart raced. Inside it was a baby, alone, in the rain. Oh my God. She rushed forward and lifted the child into her arms. Hey, it's okay. You're safe now. And in that moment, her life changed. Grace and her husband Michael had everything except a child. So when she walked into the house with the baby, Michael stood in shock. She was abandoned, Grace said softly, left in the rain. Michael looked at the baby, then slowly his heart opened. Then she's not alone anymore. They named her Zara, and their home was filled with joy. Zara was 5 years old when Grace died. It happened suddenly. One moment she was there, the next, she was gone. The laughter in the house faded, but Michael did his best. For 5 years he raised Zara alone. He worked hard, but whenever he was home, he made sure Zara felt loved. He told her stories, checked her schoolwork, and reminded her of what Grace used to say, "God is watching over you." Zara held on to those words. When Zara turned 10, everything changed again. Michael remarried. Her name was Victoria. She came into the house with her 2 sons, both close to Zara's age. At first, everything seemed normal. When Michael was around, Victoria acted kind. The boys behaved well. The house looked peaceful. But when Michael stepped out, the truth appeared. "Why are you standing there? Go and clean. Useless girl." The words came first, then the work. Zara cleaned, washed, cooked, carried heavy things, from morning till night. Victoria's sons joined in, laughing at her, pushing her, calling her names. Sometimes they punished her for no reason. Zara endured it all, quietly. Then one day Michael had to travel abroad. He promised to call often, and he did. But every time he called, "Zara is sleeping. She is not around. She went out." Excuses, again and again. Zara never spoke to him, and the suffering grew worse. Years passed. Zara entered her teenage years, but the pain did not stop. Still, she refused to break. At night, when everyone slept, she studied. And when she was done, she prayed. "God, please, don't forget me." Then one day, something happened. Zara passed her final exams. Not just passed, she was the best. She earned a scholarship to the university. Hope returned. For the first time in years, she smiled. But when Victoria heard the news, she laughed. "University?" she said coldly. "You are not going anywhere." And just like that, the door closed again. That night, Zara cried, not loudly, but deeply. Then she prayed, "God, if you can see me, please help me." And then, things began to change. Victoria started having dreams. A voice spoke to her, "Let the girl go." She ignored it, but her business began to fail. Money disappeared. Nothing worked. Still, she refused. Then her son fell sick. Suddenly, seriously, fear entered her heart. That night, the voice returned, stronger. "Let the girl go, or you will lose more." Victoria woke up shaking. This time, she understood. The next morning, she called Zara. Her voice was no longer strong. "You can go." Zara froze. "I can?" Victoria nodded. "Yes, go." Zara packed her things with trembling hands. Then she walked to the gate, step by step. The gate opened. She stepped out. The sun touched her face, and for the first time in years, she felt free. But she didn't stop there. Zara searched for her father. She found a way to reach him and told him everything. Everything he never knew. And when he heard it, he was broken. But he came back. Soon, Zara stepped into the university. A new life, a new beginning, a future she had fought for. And one evening, as she stood quietly, she remembered something. A story she had been told as a child, about people who were once trapped, oppressed, and forgotten. People who cried to God, again and again. And one day, God answered. He saw them. He heard them. And he brought them out. Zara smiled softly, because now she understood. Just like them, she had been in her own Egypt. And just like them, God brought her out. Because no matter how hidden the pain is, no matter how long the suffering lasts, God sees, God hears, and at the right time, He says, let them go. And when He does, no one can stop it. And that is how freedom comes.